Future Cadence here. I had to turn down the quality of the video so I could upload to literal 15 minutes of video. So I hope that isn't that noticeable. Enjoy the video. Warning, this video talks about really dark topics because it's FNaF. Yeah. Hi, so FNaF is confusing. Surprise, surprise. My FNaF AU is also confusing. So I thought I'd clear some things up about the storyline of my FNaF AU. But before I start, I want to make some things clear. One, my FNaF AU is not meant to perfectly fit the FNaF lore. The past days in the AU, like when the Athens were alive, does mostly follow what I think might have happened, but with a few changes in my AU, of course. The present day in my AU, I'm going to say AU so much in this video. The present day in my AU is following ground rules I set for how the AU works, and developing upon the story in my own way while still fitting within the lore I have set as canon in just my AU. 2. A lot of stuff in my story has holes. It's FNaF. Some have no answer, and some are up to interpretation. And some things right now might be confusing, but will make sense later. 3. Some things might not make sense. I try to keep realism as much as possible, but it's a literal story that includes a literal Mel spaghetti scooping out man's insides out, and I'm trying to make an enjoyable story, so some realism might be tossed out to make the story as compelling and enjoyable as possible. I am not doing a rerun of this. This is just the first time. Let's do this. I wrote a script for this. Okay, back to the script. 4. There is no black and white or good or bad. You might like William, but society would do him bad because he murdered children. Is he proud of it? No. Does he regret it? No. He isn't good, but isn't bad. And the dead children, they murdered night guards. Sure, it's because William was a security guard, so they thought that all security guards wanted to hurt them, but they still took their lives. And Alex, the older brother in my EU, he killed his brother. Yeah, and he was a massive jerk before he met Vanessa/Vanny, so, yeah. And one more thing, I won't be focusing on the past in my AU, like the early days of FNaF 1, FNaF 2, and FNaF 3. Since I already had a video explaining that, I'll leave the link in the description. With all that out of the way, let's get started. William and Michael in my AU is the crying child. I said William. But Michael is in my AU is the crying child. But the Michael present in my videos is the robot William made in his grief of crying child Michael's death. So there's 2 Michaels. The one present in the video is the robot version that William made in the grief of the original dead kid's death. Yeah. Same thing with Charlie in my videos. After William killed the real Charlotte Emily, Henry made a super realistic robot out of grief of his dead daughter. This robot is the Charlie that is in my videos. The Funtime animatronics use the souls of the dead people, possessing them to gain sentience. They were programmed personalities by William and were programmed to murder children, but they could think by themselves after they had a soul inside them. Elizabeth had no control when she was possessing Circus Baby, along with Clara, who possessed Ballora, and everyone else that possessed a Funtime owl. They had no control at all. After Michael got scooped in Sister Location, Annard, who is the combination of Circus Baby, Ballora, Funtime Freddy, and Funtime Foxy, went inside him and used his skin like a suit. They then walked around and pretended they were Michael. Michael had no control. Eventually the skin was rotting, so they yeeted them. So I wrote in the script, so they yeeting themselves, so they yeeted themselves into the sewers. Again, this is like a first take. I didn't even edit the script at all. So eventually the skin started rotting, so they yeeted themselves into the sewers. If Michael wasn't a robot and he was human, he would have been dead. Which is why Baby, or Ennard, because Ennard could copy voices, kept saying, "You won't die. You won't die, you won't die, you won't die, you won't die." Oh, hi Kitty. Hey Loki, I'm recording a video. Hey yo. Okay, bye. After that, Michael realized that what he was. Michael realized that he's a robot. Chaos is going on because my mom decided to put up the Christmas tree early. Okay, after that, Michael realized that he was a robot and went to go find his father. Father, it's me, Michael. I did it, something. I'm going to come find you. And yeah, that's what that was about. He eventually went to the last Freddy Fazbear's that was, in my AU's last Freddy Fazbear's that was opening. Loki, stop it. Loki, stop scratching the wall. I'm trying to record a video. I'm not gonna edit any of this out. Shoot. He eventually went to the last Freddy Fazbear's that was opening and got a job there. Then the events of FNaF 6 happened. Henry burnt the place down and all of the souls moved on. All except mainly 2. There were more that didn't move on, but the 2 main ones were Cassidy and William. Because Cassidy was a brat who couldn't let go of a grudge, she thought, maybe I should never have peace and should torment William for all of eternity, even though he would have already been tormented for all eternity on his own. But no, let's make me a part of it. Dang, I'm smart. So then FNaF Ultimate Custom Night happened. William was stuck in his own personal hell, forever tormented by the one, the only Golden Giggle Bear, Cassidy. Also, Michael had working in the FNaF 1 location, but he lied about his name because Afton wasn't really a good last name to have at the time if you wanted a job at Freddy Fazbear's. I mean, why would you, though, want a job at Freddy Fazbear's? Actually, Michael's reason made sense, never mind. And because Fazbear Entertainment values safety above all, they give him the job immediately without a background check. He then met Cassidy again. Well, he had the original Crying Child's memories, and OG Crying Child was besties with Cassidy, so it was like a reunion, I guess. Even though Cassidy wasn't really all there, because she's possessing an animatronic. And like how Charlie said, the others are like animals. Though Cassidy was a bit more aware, like a lot more aware than the other ones, but not as much as Charlie. I don't know. But back to FNaF UCN. Old Man Consequences had tried to get Cass to chill the heck out and to leave the demons to his demons. There is nothing else. But Cassie refused. I'll also leave the link to the video I made of that in the description. I made a fan video of what happened in my AU. That happened? Yeah. I'll leave that link in the description also. Then Michael, who refused to move on because he knew that Cassie was never going to get peace that way, and he felt the tiniest bit bad for William, so Michael basically just popped by and convinced Cassidy to stop. He then heard William just suffering on his own, felt bad, but just moved on because William deserved it. Then they finally went to heaven. But wait, there's more. Give me a second, I need to plug in my phone. But wait, there's more. Somebody, Blue Tech Spirit dude, decided to be petty and brought everyone back. Well, I just thought a really good plot point. Okay, William sorted out some of the issues with his family. There's still a lot left. Elizabeth and the kids finally got to grow up, and now they live semi-normal lives. Also, Alex never died. Though all aging did get paused for a few years, like for everyone. Literally everyone. In the entire world. Well, not the entire world, just like the general area. All aging got paused for a few years because of an unknown, well, at least to you guys for now, reason. And some of the siblings of the dead children are still about, some just going about their lives, some wanting revenge, which will play into the climax of the story later. Then FNaF VR happens. Somehow, a virus is made that acts like William back in the day. That made it sound like the virus got created back then. No, wait, it acted like how William used to act. It was created recently, though. Okay. Vanessa, Alex's girlfriend he met in college, got a job as a beta tester since she wanted to get into game design and decided a job like this was a good way to start. And hey, it's literally playing video games. Then she met Glitchtrap, the virus. She started slowly losing it, and now she works for him as Vanny. Lovely. I think Alex is literally the only thing keeping her sane. I'm gonna be real with you. Currently, we are past FNaF VR. I'm trying to tread carefully for my next moves in the story. I've decided to move the plot away from the game's basic plot and to make an entirely new original storyline. Not entirely new original story, because a storyline. Future events. I'm trying to make original future events that don't follow the game events anymore, but still stick to the lore. I'm trying to do that going forward. Though I am trying to be careful since I have no idea what FNaF security breach awaits lore-wise, or just at all. Recently in my AU, Charlie's been kidnapped, Bonnie's dead, and Funtime Foxy's dead. Wallbit has befriended Glitchtrap, not knowing he's evil. Oh, that will be good. When she finds out, I think I'm planning on using the Michelle meme, or like you're a monster from hell, that meme. I don't know. Yeah, and I mix up words too much, and the characters are slowly breaking. Well, a lot of them, a few of them, I don't know. Also, some characters like Freddy and Bonnie don't like to be called by their actual names, so that's why they call Bonnie Bonnie instead of Jeremy, and Freddy Freddy instead of Gabriel. Now, I'm gonna move on just to some facts in my AU. First off, the names of the souls. Most of these names are fan names. So don't freak out on me about how it's not canon. It's canon in my AU, but not at all in the games. And I'm only saying the ones that are known so far in my AU. Gabriel's Freddy, Fritz is Foxy, and Fritz does actually go by Fritz. Susie is Chica, Jeremy is Bonnie. He's dead now. Why did they have like it wasn't even a voice crack, it's just weird. I just ran out of air for a second. Jeremy was Bonnie. He's dead now. Lovely. Not. Cassidy's Golden Freddy, and she does go by Cassidy. William goes by. I was about to say William goes by Springtrap. William is Springtrap, but he goes by William. Elizabeth is Circus Baby. She goes by Elizabeth. Clara is Ballora. She goes by Clara. Funtime Freddy is Carson. I got that from the Freddy channel. Funtime Freddy's Carson. He's close to saying it's okay for him to be called that and like just reveals his name to everybody. We just need some time or something. Bonbon strictly goes by Bonbon. A little bit, her name's Carly, but she really does not like being called that. Funtime Foxy was Dominic. He's dead now. That's all the names I could think about for now. So when a person gets hurt, we'll use Cassie as an example. No reason why, at all. Wink, wink. So if she gets hurt, she stays human, but if she gets severely injured, she'll turn to Golden Freddy, and the injury will still be there, just transfer into animatronic, and that's probably much easier to save her if she's not that injured, because she's a robot. Ignore my mom vacuuming. So if the animatronic dies, she'll die. This applies to everybody who's possessing an animatronic. I was also going to make the shadow... Oh wait, I read the wrong paragraph. Let me go a paragraph back. Another thing, the sound illusion discs are a thing in my AU. They are what made the phantoms and nightmares. They were just hallucinations. I was also going to make the shadows just hallucinations, but I made a video with Shadow Bonnie in it. I realized I broke a rule in the lore of my AU, but then I said, screw it, they're ghosts. One of the Really Boys experiments, I guess. So now the shadows are ghosts. Lovely. So that's all I have for now. I actually wrote a script for this video. I have no idea how long this is gonna be. Feel free to ask as many questions as you want in the comments. I always love answering them. Okay, I was being sarcastic then, but I'm actually sincere. I really do like answering the comments. Like, I love interacting with you guys. You know? I'm the most extroverted and sure ever. But with all of that said, typo. But with all that said, have a good existence, fellow humans. Bye!